Hello and welcome to Pink Paradox Reads. I'm Lisa, aka Pink Paradox. I read books, I watch horror movies, and I unbox stuff that has to do with books and horror movies. In this video, I'll be unboxing the final Abominable Book Club box for...
What year is this?
2021. Let's get into it. If you know, you know, but if you don't, the Abominable Book Club is a monthly subscription service for lovers of horror fiction. They are based in the UK. I am in Norway, and I usually have to go through an entire ordeal to get my box because the past, I would say 3 months, it has been held up in customs and I've had to wait a very long time for it. This month, it did not happen, which is great. I got it quite early in the month, which is also great, but then it sort of forgot about it, and now here we are on the final day of the year, and I am finally unboxing it for y'all. There is probably going to be some Christmassy stuff in here. That's okay. Here in Norway, we are still in yule, and I believe this is the 6th day of Christmas. So yeah, let's have a look at what we got. Our new release book is The Cottingley Cuckoo by A.J. Elwood, and this is a very beautiful cover here with gold foiling on it. It is an author that is unknown to me. We've opted to include this menacing and ethereal novel by A.J. Elwood. It follows the story of a girl obsessed with books and stories who is drawn into the world of the Cottingley fairies. Arthur Conan Doyle... Let me share that again. Arthur Conan Doyle's hoaxed set of pictures by an elderly resident of a care home who appears to know the secrets of the fairies. A mix of fantastical realism and psychological horror, this subtle tale is perfect for a cold winter night by the fire. Ooh, fantastical realism and psychological horror. That sounds like a great combination if you ask me. And like I said, it sounds like it's a winter tale for sure. Now, it turns out that I should have probably have grabbed this book out of the box first. This is Bitter Chills Holiday Edition. And this is also a very striking cover, although very different from the first one. It is a pleasure for us to work with Blood Rights Publishing on bringing you their new updated holiday edition of Bitter Chills, which includes extra content, bonus stories, author notes, and full-page illustrations. These hardcore Yuletide horror stories from a selection box of indie talents are the perfect addition to your holiday reading. Don't avoid yellow snow this year. It's the red snow you should be worried about. So Bitter Chill seems to be a indie anthology. I have not heard about this before, but it looks awesome. It does have illustrations, which are really cool. There are 11 stories in this one, as well as new poetry and sequels from the author's notes, profiles, all new afterword from Christopher Badcock, plus 11 full-page illustrations from the editor. This book is a perfectly terrifying gift for Krampusnacht. Maybe I will save this one for next year, seeing how the holidays are technically over by now. Looks really interesting and fun though. Then we have our treats, and usually we get a bag of teas and coffees and stuff like that to enjoy, but this time around we have something a little bit more special. The Cozy Chocolate Company brings us mulled spice flake drinking chocolate. So this is drinking chocolate, but it also has cinnamon, lemon peel, orange peel, nutmeg, allspice, and cloves in it, and that sounds delicious. I would like to know, what is your favorite drink to enjoy with a good book? Then we have something from Cambric Extraordinary Nuts. caramelized sesame peanuts, and that sounds delicious. Roasted peanuts caramelized in a wonderfully fine glaze with a sprinkling of sesame seeds. Yum. Then we have some bonus items. We have a sticker of the Marie Lloyd. We had this as a bookmark last year, and that's the bookmark I've been using while I was reading all those Christmas horror books that I talked about in a previous video. I'll link that one if you haven't checked it out. There is also a bookmark to go with the Bitter Chills Holiday Edition. We have our Spookmark series with microfiction by Owen Morgan. It looks Christmassy, wintry this time around. Yes, the story is called A Mistletoe Monstrosity. Fitting. Then we have a Abominable Book Club logo vinyl sticker. I love stickers. I am a 43-year-old woman who spends way too much money on stickers, so this is really cool for me. And then we have what looks like a Christmas card. Ah, yes. Wait, is this the guy from The Ritual by Adam Neville? He got all decked up and jolly. We hope your Christmas and New Year are full of ghouls and glee. Much love, Gavin, Owen, and Brother Cinemus. Inimus. God, I wish I knew how to pronounce it. I love that. And then we have come to our final mystery book for 2021. Place your bets now. Is it going to be another Dean Koontz? Let's find out. It's not Dean Koontz. It's another one of those authors that tend to crop up time and time again. It is Richard Lehman, After Midnight. And I feel like Richard Lehman and Dean Koontz have a lot in common in terms of the cover art of their books. I have to admit, I did read one Richard Lehman book that I got, and I was not that crazy about it. And I know some people out there on BookTube have been a bit critical of Richard Lehman as well. I am still holding out for one book though that I might really like. It is the same thing with all of these authors, especially like the 80s horror ones. They might not hit that same horror spot now that they seem to be doing in the 80s, but I think there are lots of fun horror stories out there to be discovered if you only wade through some less than stellar ones. Alice likes house sitting for a friend. She enjoys having the whole place to herself with its big kitchen, sunken bathtub, and large screen television. Best of all is the outdoor swimming pool. But it all goes wrong just after midnight when the man walks out of the woods and jumps naked into the pool. Alice knows about men, so she fetches the Civil War relic that hangs on the wall, the cavalry saber. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I can picture where this one is going. Let me know in the comments if you have read After Midnight by Richard Lehman. This is really interesting. New York Review of Science Fiction writes, incapable of writing a disappointing book. Agree or disagree? So guys, that was everything that came in the final Abominable Book Club box of 2021. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of the items in this box, if you've read any of the books, if you are familiar with Bitter Chills, the anthology. That's it for this video. If you enjoy unboxings like this one, bookish videos, and horror movie talk, I'd love it if you stuck around and subscribed for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next year.